everyone, Lex Lianos with Compass here in Northern Virginia, back with another video. Nowadays, in a competitive environment, it's really challenging to make an offer that's going to be accepted by the seller. In this video, I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks so that as a buyer, you will write a competitive offer that is more likely to be accepted. Number one, as always, as I say in every video almost, you need to hire an experienced professional real estate agent. And for this specific topic, why that's important is they're going to have a network of other agents that they keep in contact with. So they're going to have their ear to the ground and they're going to find out about houses, condos, or townhouses before they hit the market. And in a competitive situation, that's really critical. Two, get pre-approved by a lender. So there's a couple ways when you can get pre-approved. The one that I recommend is a full loan application, full documentation they call it. So all your history, all your bank documents, etc., so that you're ready to go, fully, really, truly ready to go. I would also recommend you work with a strong local lender that has a great reputation in your local market. The reason I recommend that is the big banks, I won't name them, but you know who they are. There's 2 or 3 national banks that offer really attractive mortgage rates. Unfortunately, their processes are really slow and they tend to mess things up more than they do complete successful loans. So a local lender will be able to do things more quickly and more successfully than one of the big banks. A strong local lender can close the deal in like 15 or 18 days, where a big national bank is going to be in the 30 to 45 day range. Your real estate agent can probably recommend a couple that you can speak with. Number 3, write your strongest offer. In a competitive situation, you may be getting advice from friends and family that say, oh, you need to negotiate, you need to go lower than asking price. When you're in a multiple offer situation, more likely than not, you're going to have to negotiate up from the list price rather than down. Again, consult with your real estate agent and they can guide you to the most successful offer. And I'm going to go through a couple key terms in your offer where you can tweak it and make it more successful versus another offer. Limit contingencies. Okay, so a contingency is just a term in the contract that gives you as a buyer a protection or an out in the event something goes wrong during the home inspection, during the loan process, during the appraisal, etc. So for the home inspection, for example, I would recommend doing a pre-inspection. This is going to cost you $500 to $700, but if you really love the house, it's going to give you a leg up on some of the other offers because you're going to be able to write your offer without a contingency because you will have already done the inspection, you will already know the condition of the house, and you will already know whether you're comfortable moving forward or not. Also, your appraisal contingency. If you have the financial bandwidth and you have a lot of cash reserves, you may tweak the appraisal contingency so either to not have one, because even if the appraisal comes in a few $1,000s short, you're able to cover that difference with your cash reserves, or you can set it up so that you cover part of the appraisal shortfall in the event that the price goes above the list price and the appraisal comes in at the list price or below. Increase your earnest money deposit. In this area, we have what's called a good faith deposit or an earnest deposit. It's money you put down when your contract gets accepted as a good faith deposit to the seller that you are going to go through with the transaction. It can be any amount really. In our area, the norm is about 1% to 3% of the contract price, the purchase price. I would recommend in a competitive situation going 3% to 5%. The stronger, the better. If you have contingencies on your contract, in almost every single event where something would go wrong in a transaction, you will get that money back. But the psychological effect on the seller is powerful because they think you're more committed to the house than someone who puts $1,000 down. Close quickly. Now, this may not always be the case, but closing quickly and maybe either allowing the seller to stay there for free and not charge them any rent can be a powerful equalizer against other contracts and actually push your contract over the finish line so that you win the bidding war. So number 7, I'm going to call this one the love letter. And there's pros and cons with this because it turns some sellers off, but on balance, I would say it's worth doing. And this is basically a heartfelt letter from you to the seller, just explaining why you love the house, why you want to buy it, why you want to make it your home. It can be 1 paragraph, it can be 4, whatever you feel is comfortable. I happen to have a library of them that I share with my clients so that they can get ideas about what they should write. But you know, this is nice to accompany the offer, so it gives you know, makes your offer a little more human to the seller as opposed to just a piece of paper and some numbers. I hope this video has been helpful to kind of guide you to make your offer stronger in a competitive environment. There are several more tips and tricks. If you have questions, please reach out. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to guide you through it. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.